Hey, it's Danny, the Butterfly Queen. Yo, this is part 2. We ain't got no time to waste. This is part 2 of Baddies Caribbean, episode 2, Flued Out. Please go back and look on my channel for part 1. But we had to do this in 2 parts because, honey, the fight at the first scene took the entire 15 minutes as we talk about the show. I watch the show so you know how to, and we come back here and we talk about them in 15-minute increments because today we're going to do 2 episodes, two videos on this episode. Now, finished with all the fighting melee that went on the night before. Next day, we get to Natalie's room, all white. I couldn't do that. That all white would really bother me. Like, you couldn't walk in my room. I'd be scared you'd smudge it and leave dust or dirt or butt grease somewhere. You couldn't come in my room. Like, I couldn't be in an all white room. Can't do it. But they're all in there. It's her. It's Sapphire. It's Aubrey O'Day. I love Aubrey. It's Jayla, it's Scotty, and did I say Sapphire? No, it's them. Okay. I just want to bring up the fact that there was 2 distinct conversations going on in this episode, and I love Aubrey O'Day, but she had absolutely no idea what they were talking about. So Natalie was like, Aubrey was like, what happened? Natalie was like, well, Aubrey, you were sitting right there, and I'm sure you didn't even know who Blueface's sister, she's Blueface's sister, who Callie was. Aubrey was like, so Blueface were black? Because they were giving white energy. Aubrey's like, you mean Blueface from Blue Man's group in Vegas? You mean one of them were black? They were all giving white energy. So that's who she is. She's one of their sisters. She told me the darn Blue Man group from Vegas that be performing. Girl, that ain't what nobody talking about. The sad part is Scotty was the only one who realized that that's what she was doing. And Scotty looked at her and was like, she was on confession like, what? Hilarious. Aubrey is so deluded, and it's so obvious that she don't be keep up with pop culture and stuff like that. That's, of course, black pop culture. Like Sapphire was like, buzz down Tatiana. I don't even think Cardi caught that Aubrey caught that she was trying to give her who Blueface really was. Aubrey was still trying to think of the Blue Man group. I was girl, somebody sent Aubrey home. Aubrey said she just wanted to get away because she had a lot going on with, Diddy situation, and people wanting to hear her side of the story, people not believing her, and yada, yada, yada. Girl, just, I could have rolled out my bed when I realized what this conversation was really going on here. Girl, we having 2 different conversations. Just never mind. I couldn't believe she even got the reference to the chicken noodle soup on the side. I thought she was going to say she liked tomato soup. I was so lost. Then they're all talking about, the fact that Natalie was like, they're not doing the spitting thing this season. Well, she spat. Then Bianca spat on Sapphire. Sapphire was like, she got to wear a shoulder thing, to get her shoulder back right. She was like, but, once you spit on me, like, it's up every time I see you. Like, and I totally agree. There's no way we're coming back from that. Ain't no talking and squashing that. You spit on me. Like, that's freaking disgusting. I'm going to punch you every time I see you. Then Jayla just had to bring up, well, me and Vicky, we got our thing. Jayla, don't piss me off. Shout out to Miss Misha. Don't piss me off. Jayla finna piss me off already. It's given, I need a storyline. I'm back on the baddies, and I got to make sure I do my big one so that they invite me back next season. Please go send Jayla off to go and style Stevie Wonder or something, because she get on my nerves. Like, the fact that you keep bringing up this almost non-existent beef between you and Biggie. Biggie is not a fighter. Biggie do not care nothing about fighting you. And Biggie done snatched your chain. So Biggie feel like she did her big one. She gonna never try to fight you no more. She got your chain, baby. She said, now you went from 2 chains to no chains. You took your chain. Honey, this season is really giving. Of course, Jayla feeling like she got to figure out what her storyline's gonna be. It's like every time she see Biggie, they're gonna be fighting. And I'm gonna be skipping it because this is ridiculous. For one, Jayla, your hands ain't handsome because you ran into that brick wall that was Biggie the first fight, and you really didn't handle her the other ones. Y'all both just swinging at air. Like, ugh, Jayla, move. So she said they are getting ready to leave. I mean, this is my thing. Y'all doing this Caribbean end of the Baddies tour. Yo, like, y'all should be having fun in bikinis and trying to figure out who can wear their hair straight, who can wear it curly. Like, that's the only decision I should be making in the morning, not which chick I want to fight. Like, this is crazy. This is not what a Caribbean. What? Who would go to Barbados and in the DR and all that fighting? Man, what we going on here for? We fight in the States. I'm gonna go ahead and put my feet some in the water, honey. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Biggie and Tasiki is the duo that I didn't know I needed. I absolutely love them together. Like, seriously. And I absolutely agree with Tasiki. Like, how are you here to defend my honor, but I'm telling you that we're cool? I squashed it with her. So how are you not still fighting her? Like, that doesn't make sense. So, of course. But they can never make me hate Tasiki, so, yeah. So they're arriving at the jet. Of course, it's Natalie Rolling. No. It's Natalie, Scotty, Aubrey O'Day, J-Lo. The Claremont twins. And my girl Sapphire. I have no idea who the Claremont twins are. They say they come from Bad Girls Club. Probably because their faces are not what their faces looked like back then. When I tell you the amount of plastic and silicone that's been inserted into these two twins is unfreaking real. They are unrecognizable. But they're here. Yeah. So they're all going, and they're all getting in the jet. Zeus has clearly upped the marketing budget. They've got blankets, they've got cups, they've got, honey, they even got a concierge on there singing the Betty Shuttle Clock the way none of them got to do it. It's a whole production on the jet. But yeah, I'm really hoping that they're not going to be the two houses and putting the two houses against each other type vibe like they did on last season. That was really tiresome and aggravating, and they made that into a storyline when it didn't need to be. So I wonder how they're going to work this out with this one, since she got her on. They got their own jet. Everyone will be riding together, which I understand that, because everybody, some still have beef with each other, and it's completely pointless to put them on the same airplane together because you never get there. So I understand that, but yeah, Nelly's just messy, and it's always something. It's never on the up and up. It's never the way we see it and the way we think it is. It's never that. So I guess we'll see. So all the time they get ready to go to Barbados, they all, getting patted down, searched. It begins to rain. Tasiki's talking about how excited she is about going to Barbados for the first time. Mariah Lynn is like, I'm Puerto Rican. And girl, nobody knew you was Puerto Rican. We thought you was a little white girl. So, right. But yeah, Kelly out there twerking in the rain, excited about, honey, I am a little leery about what happened last night and whether or not to get, girl, because you should get beat up the whole time that you're there. Like, anybody checking for you? Like, you started all that mess and then wonder why everybody was coming for you, honey. Yeah, you finna get it. Go on, put your boxing gloves on before you get in the door. They ain't gonna be jumping on you. Right off the top, Aubrey shows that she is not one of them. She was like, yeah, the house was nice and big and palatial, but, I mean, act like you got some sense. Don't let everybody know that you're not used to being there and not used to having nice things. They get really excited off nice things. Exactly, Aubrey. You would think they would know. I mean, because they've been going back and forth with Natalie, taking them here, taking them there, staying here, staying there. I'll be doggone. Honey, act like you got some kind of training. Act like you've been here before. Stop walking around looking like a tourist. And then the main girls came in with Natalie. Then Tasiki and them came in with the second round. And Natalie was saying that the main house sleeps 12, I think. And then she was saying that the other house, which is like the main house, it's just smaller, it's going to sleep about 6. So Sapphire was like, okay, so like clearly there's more than 18 girls. So like, what are they going to double up or whatever? She was like, she thinks some of the rooms have double beds, but they're all supposed to be nice. They're not like bunk beds, something like that. They're big, nice beds. Okay, so everybody's cool, but, of course there's tension because you got Jayla and Biggie standing there in the same room, whatever. So Jayla, always scrambling for some time, was like, well, me and Biggie got into it last night, and I'm still not over it. So Biggie, you can't sleep in the main house. You can go over there and sleep with the other girls. How you gonna tell somebody where they go when you weren't even on the show last season? Like, I can understand where Biggie's coming from, where she feels like she'd be slighted, that Natalie really be trying her. Like, she should be, like, Biggie should be on the jet with Natalie. Biggie should be hanging closer to Natalie. But one thing I always taught my daughter is let folks invite you, and if you're not invited, don't show up. And that's what I wish somebody would tell Biggie. Like, if this girl is not inviting you to do the stuff with her, then clearly she doesn't want you to come do the stuff with her. So stop bringing it up and stop, whining about the fact that she didn't invite you. Like, it looks so petty. It looks so, like, it's like you're complaining. It's like I love Biggie. Oh, I love Biggie. Biggie's like one of my favorite people on the show. But you always complaining about what Natalie's not doing for you. Well, if she's not doing it, then do it for yourself. Like, clearly she don't want you in the main house with the other girls. Or clearly she don't want you in the jet with other girls. She said, so y'all already picked y'all rooms? Yeah, we got her before you, Biggie. Like, are you really coming in on that? Like, what are we going to say? This right here is Biggie's room. We're going to keep Biggie's room. Nobody's going to do that. I immediately want to roll my eyes like, Biggie, here we go. Don't start this. Like, don't start. And then it's so fake. Like, I wish I was playing. Y'all, oh my God. So Biggie's like, that's my room right there. She's like, well, then that's your room. Okay, well, I'm going to take my room. Well, then take your room. She's so fake. Like, if you knew it was going to be that kind of beef between them, like, why didn't you just tell Biggie to go to the other room? The other house. Like, because they have drama and they have beef. Like, y'all do this just for a storyline. You could have went on something Biggie over there. Biggie didn't even come to the house. Now you got this confusion. You got them fighting in this pretty house for no reason. It's like she set them up to look stupid. I just hope the paycheck is well. I hope the paycheck is worth it. But she really set these girls up to look like idiots. So, of course, the melee begins. And Jayla is talking to her. Biggie going back and forth. She wants to hit Biggie in the mouth, busting her lip, whatever. Biggie begins to cry. And immediately she turns on Natalie. She was like that, with Natalie being the EP, or I guess as Natalie in quote-unquote being a friend, I guess she wanted her to step in or something. I don't know exactly what Biggie expected of Natalie, but from my standpoint, I feel like Natalie, as being EP of the show and being actual friends with some of these girls, I think she does need to step in on some of these things. Jayla was being a pure bully. Jayla knew Biggie was not going to really give her a fight back, so she kept trying to fight every time she saw her. And Natalie thought it was funny. Natalie was making jokes about it, making light of the situation. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Betty shot a call. No, darn shot, you dumb. Somebody let Kelly weigh in so she can make you sit down, humble down somewhere. Because she gets them out of there. Somebody bring E.T. in so she can pop you in your mouth 2 or 3 times, have you crying in the corner with boots on. Yeah. Natalie is really digging a grave deeper for herself of women who don't like her and don't respect her. And what's going to happen is more and more girls are going to come and try her through the season. Because basically they want to fight her anyway. Especially when you keep putting yourself on their level to where you want to fight them and you want to start junking, you want to pick sides, and everything's funny and nothing's serious. And I don't. What are we still fighting for it? Just get a shot. Natalie, grow up. I'm with Kelly now. Go be a mom. Go do something productive with your life. Go find another boyfriend to date with your husband and your girlfriend and Scotty. Allegedly. At this point, you're just doing the freaking most. Like, Natalie really just rubbed me wrong on this episode. Jayla rubbed me wrong on this episode. I felt sorry for Biggie. I felt sorry for Aubrey O'Day because she just didn't know whether she could. She was like, these are questions I've never had to ask myself ever in my life. Can I be friends with 2 people who are not friends with each other? I wanted for Aubrey to fire off in Bianca's head like 3 times. Just 3 good times for me. And I was waiting on Kelly to come in there and just drop kick Natalie. I didn't care if the rest of the house jumped on Kelly when she was done. But if you could just drop kick Natalie like twice in that chin and send her sliding across that floor, I will owe you forever indebted. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm not wasting another minute on this episode. So until next time.